If you own a Ruger 1022, you may experience these types of troubles. So here's one of them. I'll see if I can show you a picture. Alright, I don't know if you can see that, but that striker barely made contact. The second issue you might come across is what they call stovepiping. It's where the extractor doesn't throw the casing, so if you can see, it's hung up in the chamber. Fortunately, there's a fix for this. Today we're going to be solving a problem with a 1022 Ruger. First thing we need to do, remove the stock. And to slide it out, you're going to need to center that safety. Got an extractor, we got a new spring, and we have the striker or the firing pin. So those are the three pieces we're going to be removing today. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started on the receiver. Going to drop these three pins. That piece we can set aside. Pins we'll set aside. Now to get this piece out, slide her back, pull the block up, and we can set that piece aside. We'll start off by removing the pin. That roll key should just slide out, and this should pull out backwards. There's a small spring in there, be sure not to lose that. You'll need that again later. The ejector can be a little tricky. We slide this little pin back and hold it, we should be able to slide this up and out. Like I said, it can be a little tricky. Slide this pin out. Alright, so now we have the three pieces. Just to compare, strikers are very similar. Perhaps to update, a little thicker, a little stronger. Comes with a shorter spring. And it appears the extractor is a little more sharp. Alright. Drop that spring back in. Put this little pin. And that goes in a whole lot easier than it came out. Just verify that spring is still in. Slide that ahead. Tap that in place, and there you are. Fairly quick assembly. Sliding it back in can be a little tricky. There we go. Sliding this back in, you have to ensure that these pins don't slide or move on you, otherwise that will not fall back into place. Here we go. I ran a couple clips through it. Everything functioned as it should. We'll give it a first real test and go for season here in a couple months. I will at that point give a full review as to what my thoughts are with the update. These parts again come from Volquartsen, where they build it better. Cost of this little update was about $55. I will include a link to the Volquartsen site in the description below. Also, it'll be on the screen as well.